You know what it is. It's just
You
a
early as
Tuesday.
fuck.
What did you say?
I say you early as fuck.
Well, am I early now?
No, you're fine. You're good now.
Yeah,
Oh, let me start
like
a deal. Oh, I'm bullshitting. Here we go.
push it. I just sent the link too.
All right. Yeah, nigga, you good. What's going on,
So,
bro? How you
so
feeling? How you feeling?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm good. I'm in here. I'm alive. I'm above ground. So all those things are positive.
And shout out Tey Man, who I highly doubt he pulls up, but if he does, he does. Got his
Quite
hip
possibly.
replacement.
Yeah, man. Mr. Tay he's the nigga with the new hip.
That's RoboCop.
Inspector Gadget. Um, I feel like we could go all day with the new names for Tay because he has a lot of them, but I want to do it while he's here, so I'll wait for them, and that'll give
Gonna
me
go
actually more
robot
time.
hip. Oh
That give me some
shit.
more time to come up with songs. I got some off the wall shit. I'm thinking about his hip. But all in all, though, big shots out, like you said. We're glad that homie has a new hit, and he's gonna be,
Oh,
scooting and booting around with us soon.
hey, yeah. All day off top. So nigga,
So, big shots out to that.
we
New
gonna be
knee,
on some shit.
new hips, all that. Cozo, have you had any surgeries?
Nah,
Oh shit, you're the only one out of the bunch that hasn't had a surgery, huh?
nigga,
So I
I've
definitely had
been
a knee.
blessed. I was talking to my
I have a
girl
knee.
about that shit the other day actually. Like the most I've ever had, like I've rolled my ankle like 1,000 times, but like
Yeah.
other than that, like I've never had any, like the most serious thing I've ever had was when I rolled my ankle and I had to walk around on crutches for a week.
So yes, you have the Steph Curry ankles, but other than that, you never had anything crazy.
Steph Curry ankles.
And nigga has terrible ankles.
I ain't had terrible ankles, man. Most of
His
that shit
Achilles.
was just that was all basketball related. So
Yeah,
just you know what I'm saying.
nothing.
You land and just
Yeah.
most of the time limp around for a day or two and then be back on the court. It was only one time I needed crutches.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I never
I,
really got hurt playing sports. Luckily, like nothing too bad. Like I got a couple stingers playing football, normal shit, but never like
it's because you
hurt.
wasn't good like me. You know what I'm saying? Like if you was
Yeah,
good like
that's
me,
it.
you know what I'm saying? That's when the real injuries come in. You know what I'm saying?
Your,
Baby Steph in the clutch. You know that's
your
how them
shit was a
ankles is.
non contact injury. Shut your
Most
ass
of
up.
my shit was actually. I think though what actually happened when I actually had the time with the crutches, I fell down the stairs. But every other time, no, I actually like during
Damn.
basketball, like it was stepping on somebody's foot or just
Oh yeah, that
landing
happened.
awkward and shit like that.
Honestly, that's really how it happens in basketball. Aside from catching the elbows and shit, like really, what happened is you get hurt coming down on somebody's foot, or slight times you get hurt going up. Like you just both go up at the same time and come down really awkward.
I ain't never had no major sports injuries though. Like that was like cool. That was the cool part of playing basketball for me, man. I mean, one time I got knocked out playing kickball, but that was it.
What?
Yeah, bro.
No,
It
no,
was
no, no,
like
no, no, no. You're not gonna slide by that.
I ain't gonna slide past it. I'm gonna go ahead and say so like, you know what I'm saying? Like my whole like pretty much my childhood till high school, and then that's when I started getting into like street shit.
Mm,
And plus, like my coach in high school, he ain't like me, so like he made sure I got on no teams.
man,
So
I
so
know, man. Okay, yep, okay.
so like because he was the VAR coach. So like when it came to like well, I tried out for like JV, he made sure because we did like playing tournament style.
Mm, okay.
And so like he made sure I was either on trash team. Like I remember one time, like me and my bro, like we played for the while, like we played all throughout, like from like when we was like 8.
Yeah, okay. So you played for
So
the
so
like the
we played together
youth
for a
Lakers
while
and
in
shit.
different leagues. Yeah. We
Yeah.
played together for different leagues and shit, right? And he didn't like him neither, right? So we had like this elimination setup, like that's how it was for like all trials, right?
Mhm.
So first day is it's like we set you up in teams of 5. If you lose, you go home. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? So he put me and the
Damn.
homie, so he put me and the homie Anthony on the team with like these 3 Asian kids. You know, them Asian kids who come into the tryout, you know, they ain't gonna make it at all. They not good. But yeah,
Oh,
so
they weren't even like technically sound because Torrance had some really good Asian kids.
nigga, I went to Losinger.
Oh, yeah, okay, it's different. It's different.
So he
If
put
you're not
us.
from LA, you don't understand the difference. But really quickly, the difference is Torrance has very technically sound athletics. Losinger has athletes. It's a little different.
Nah.
The speed, the height of
So
jump, and things of that nature kind of overtake the technicalities and shit. But go ahead.
Nigga, so me and my boy, we was definitely good enough to get on. We was good enough to get on JV. Like we knew we wasn't gonna ever make VAR just because dude didn't like us. But we was like, we can get on the JV team because the JV coach cool. So we'd be all right. So we trying out, right? Like, so it's just me and my boy. Like I said, I've been playing with him since I was like 7, 8. So I look at him, he look at me. It's just a look like, man, we gonna drag these dudes to a win. Like, I guess so. So like that whole day, right? So like the first day, we cooking. He putting us up against people, we cooking. Drag them to the next day, right? Like you ain't getting us up out of here. So like the next day when the actual JV coach was there, it's only 25 of us in the gym. And so he's supposed to be setting up 5-on-5 so the JV coach can pick who on his team.
Mm-hmm.
And he never let us play, bro.
Oh shit! So he had to ice you guys out because the man up top.
He never let us. Nah, not the JV coach. Like the varsity coach was the one setting up the teams.
So why you think he didn't like y'all for real? He thought y'all was some thugs or what?
He ain't like me because like when I was in 9th grade, like me and my homeboys were sitting by our classroom eating lunch, and he came in with McDonald's, and I was like, man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was like, man, the teachers get to go out and get lunch and shit. And he told me, shut the fuck up. And I had something to say.
Oh, well, he didn't have to say shut the fuck up. He could have, said something else.
Right.
But okay. So ever since then, y'all had bad energy.
Yeah. And so like even after high school, like I seen him and he tried to look at me like, what's up? Like I mean mug the shit out that nigga dog.
All right. So I have 2 questions. I don't know which one I want to start with. I think I'll start with the most normal one first, and I ask you the next one. Y'all both adults. Would you fade this guy now?
Would I fade him now? Nah, but like I would have like a few years ago. Like if I wasn't me today, like
at that point, yeah, you would have.
Yeah, because like bro, and that's one of the biggest things, man. Like you don't know what that could have done for me. You know what I'm saying? Like think about that. I went to school with Russell Westbrook. What happens if you sit Russell Westbrook down? Look at who he is today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like what happens if you don't give him the opportunity to play?
I mean, realistically, that's a lot of kids. Like the coaches realistically have way too much power in that situation because a bad coach. All right, the difference between a bad coach and a good coach. A bad coach could take a player like you that's good, but they don't vibe with him for whatever reason.
And yo, I had no height, and like yo, I had hella off years too and stuff like that. So I can't. I know Russ couldn't even dunk until senior year, bro.
He wasn't a big dude, so you never know. But that's good coach, bad coach. You know what I mean?
But like I'm just saying, like the opportunities, you never know. That could have been one of my high years. That could have been a scholarship for me anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like that could have been something you just never know. Like I'm not saying I would have got a scholarship because, bro, I'm 5'8". Like I wasn't growing. Like I would have had to been on my Isaiah Thomas tip, like balling out hard. But you just never know.
In high school, you can get away with being short. It's just when you get to college, get to 1A type shit where being short, it ain't gonna work.
Yeah,
but you could have got you a cool little scholarship.
Yeah, you just never know. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he could have fucked up an opportunity. You guided my life in a different direction because you had a problem with a 14-year-old at the time. You know what I'm saying?
No, but
you a grown ass man. You a grown ass man, dog.
I feel like I can talk to anybody that's been in a high school or even collegiate sports, and that bad coach, whether it's the head coach or an assistant manager or even like the equipment cat or whatever, that shit could really change your whole trajectory of how you perform, or even if you're on a team or not.
Big facts, because instead of me playing on the team and being in some structured sports, nigga, I start gangbanging.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
I mean, we laugh, but it's true because like same thing. Well, not same thing, but similar thing I'll say. In me is I was playing football, and of course, you know, in high school they kind of make you choose. It's like unless you're super super good, they're like football or basketball. I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'll do football and I'll run track. Cool, but I didn't really like my head coach. That nigga was like he was a rockhead, like for real. Like he just really was.
Mhm.
All right, we ran the wing T offense.
Mhm.
So if you know football, you know that offense, you already know what kind of dumbass coach I'm working with already. When our team is basically built up of athletes that can run and catch, you got to run an offense. Doesn't make any sense. Whatever. So we never jive. So I instead of playing offense, I just went to defense. I just like to hit people. I was like, this is fun. Let's just do this. But then that kind of translated when I went to the track and I really saw a good coach, or like a really cool coach, Coach Irvine, shout out. I kind of saw like the difference between like good coaches, bad coaches, and I was like, huh. And then next season, I went in with a different attitude. I was like, man, I like this football shit for real. I love my teammates, but I don't fuck with this guy. And I had 2 years of that feeling. And like senior, junior year, I was like, man, I'm just gonna do track for real because this dude over here loves me. He's cool, give me hella privileges, cool ass dude. He's a mentor. I can talk to him about shit. I can't talk to this guy about a goddamn thing.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
it'd be like that, bro. But oh nah, so yeah, that was some bullshit. I didn't really want to get into that anyway. But what I really was talking about anyway was when I got knocked out in kickball. So
Yeah, oh yeah, for real. We heard tell. How the fuck you get knocked out in the kickball game, bro? That's like peaceful.
so uh so you know, me being me, like I was just like the naturally kind of gifted sports kid.
Okay.
Like even though I wasn't tall, like even though I didn't have a height, like what the fuck? Nigga, my screen turned off and shit.
I see you.
I know my screen just turned off out of nowhere. I was looking up something. Um, I still was like pretty good at like all sports, right?
Yeah, you're athletic.
So uh we fucking we fucking playing kickball. I remember it was like third grade, right? We playing kickball and shit. And I'm playing first base. And so we killing. It was this big ass fifth grader. I'll never forget. So we all playing kickball.
Okay.
This nigga kicked the ball. I catch it and I run to first base. This nigga don't stop running, bro.
He hit you with
He
a
kept
baseball move.
going. He kept going. I'm on the base, bro. I'm like, and he's like,
Beep, beep.
boom, just hit me. Bam. Knocked the wind out of me. I felt that automatic. Then I hit my head on the floor. I'm knocked out cold. I wake up in the auditorium, bro.
Oh shit! Damn.
I woke up in the auditorium like, huh? What happened?
Well, damn. I don't think I ever had a crazy kickball experience like that. I have had a couple interesting dodgeball experiences that turned into fades after.
Getting turned into phase after dodgeball?
Yeah, bro, because dodgeball can get aggressive if you play with the wrong people. Hey, what you listen to?
Can't see the screen?
Let me slide
Nah,
over.
it actually was messing around. This is
Oh, I
Westside
just got
Rocket.
word that we might. Here, I'll send you a picture of what we look like right now from my trusty dusty girl over here. Sending me snaps.
Yeah, my computer is bugging right now. I'm not even gonna
Okay,
lie.
for sure.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just sent
yeah.
it
I
to
told
you.
you like my screen just went in and out. I can see
Yeah,
it.
who we listening to?
Westside Rocket.
Oh, I heard this one. I have some shit I want to talk to him about for real because I have been listening to his stuff
Okay.
and
Yeah, Zoom. Zoom is not responding on here.
okay. Well,
So what I can do is I can quickly exit and come back. I told you something that happened. Like this shit just wild out. Like my screen went totally black.
yeah, well, we're still early, so at least it's before the interview.
Yeah. So I just end it and start one real quick.
For sure.
All right. So we come back real quick, real brief. Let me end this.
Part 2. You're
All right, we back. Yeah, something happened with Zoom. That shit was not responding. So that's what happened.
Part 2. We back. XCI Radio live on Twitch. Going up on YouTube a little bit later this weekend. Instagram after that. I'm gonna start throwing us live on Instagram. I'll figure it out. We can play Westside though. You know, I'll tell you about that dodgeball shit later.
That nigga said like Noah's Ark. I'm gonna build it, baby.
You say some slick shit.
Okay,
That's what I want to talk to him. I want to see what
okay.
he about because we've been DMing. We've been talking a lot in the chats, and he seemed like a cool ass nigga for real. So I'm excited to talk to him. And he's cool with one of my other favorite rappers from the city that I like. So it's a go.
Why you say like I don't fuck with Fats? I fuck with my nigga Fats.
I wasn't even gonna say his name, nigga. I wasn't even gonna say homie's name like that. I'm just gonna let it be known. Now I fuck with him. That's all.
Nah, nigga. Well, I know what that is, man. We don't do no secrets over here. I fuck with Fats, dog. You fucking bugging. Calm down, my nigga. I told y'all. It's just. I told y'all. I told you. I told him to his face, bro. It's not that I don't fuck with him. It's just that rhyme scheme
The
I don't really
delivery.
like.
Yeah, you don't like that delivery. You like his old school delivery a little bit better.
Yeah, I just don't like that rhyme scheme. Like I understand it, and for certain people it sounds cool and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to work with it, you're trying to work with it. It just ain't my cup of tea.
Yeah. No, I feel it. The Rimbo thing is it. Like you said, it depends. It really depends because a lot more rappers are trying to do it now, but you really have to be cut for it. You have to be saying some slick shit. You have to be, on the right beats. But yeah.
Yeah,
Funny enough,
I'm a big flow dude. Like we had that debate in the chat the other day. Like I'm a big
we
flow
did.
dude. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, that
I
makes sense.
I like it when shit is just like, you got the beat and niggas ride the beat to,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? and make it sound a certain way, make it, you know what I'm saying, make it really crash to the beat. Like that flow style is kind of like I'm just talking and fitting words into this bar.
See, I get what you're saying, but I like when it's done strategically. Like when you can do like I'll use Rimba for instance, since we just brought him up earlier. I like how he does that. I'm talking over the beat, but he doesn't necessarily cram a lot of words. He'll just say he'll just say a quick little couple statements, but it fits. It's not like he's like how you said Blueface, for example, was really he really tries to put as many words into the syllables, into the bars as he can. I feel like Rimble kind of is more relaxed with his delivery with it. It's not like it's not as impacted, I'll say.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
makes sense though.
that's what it is for me. Like it ain't like no hate on the artist, no shit like that. And it's not that, like I told you, I don't be thinking niggas music would be garbage or nothing like that neither. So it's not even that. It's just simply like the flow for me. I don't like that flow necessarily. That's
Man,
it.
we gonna make a song to make you like it. I'm gonna put that out now.
I already said it. I said my niggas. I said it when he was there. I was like, 9 times out of 10, you gonna make something that I really fuck with. It's just not just like I just don't like that flow.
Yeah, nah, it makes sense because especially because you're a former rapper, flow would be. I think flow or bar would have been super dear to your heart. If you would have said beat, I would have been really surprised because it's just not where I would think your mind would go first.
Yeah, I do flows all day. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to get that flow. Like I look at it like the greats. Like none of these niggas ever really hit you with like bars like that. Is how they rap that makes you go into it. You know what I'm saying? Like Cole, for instance, Cole be saying shit, but you ain't listening necessarily for the bars. You know what I'm saying? You listening to how he does his shit on beats. Even Kendrick be saying bars, but you really listening to that, like how he's doing it, the cadences, you know what I'm saying?
His case, his
How
voice
he's
inflection.
yeah, how
Yeah,
he's rapping, how he's rhyming
yeah,
the third word as opposed to, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
Snoop one of the biggest when it come to flow, you know what I'm saying?
He's probably the one of the best at flows. I think anybody that can flow better than him, maybe or with him, maybe Game, probably second. I don't know.
Nah, I think Game focus on bars more so. Like
See, that's tricky. That's tricky because I feel like Game, he's heavy on the bars, but he can switch up his flow so much that I feel like he's had to dedicate a lot of his time and thought to like how he's gonna deliver shit.
I'm just saying, I feel like most niggas who are, and that's why that conversation was like, I was like, it's flow hands down, because like,
I told
I
you,
feel
be a
like
good conversation.
most niggas who like do that shit for real money and they doing that shit long wise. Like, look at somebody like Favio, who we fucking with right now. We could talk about how the album didn't really do it for me, but like,
Let's get
yo,
into that because we haven't actually talked about the album.
that nigga flow is what gets niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's how he does it on the drill beats. You know what I'm saying?
So, what do you think?
Jay-Z
Do
flow.
you think Fabio should have like what was it about that album that didn't get you? Was he needed to just stay singles right now or what?
I've heard different arguments and shit. My biggest thing with the Favio was, and I told you this shit in the chat. I said if everything is like the snippets we was hearing, then this album gonna be fire. And it wasn't. And also I had the same problem with the album that I had with City of Gods for real. And I heard, you know what I'm saying, them boys on the other pod talking about it too, you know what I'm saying, which made sense. And I already felt this way. Like it's too clean for what he did. Like it's drill. It's not supposed to be
I see
like
what you're saying.
he had Mike Dean mix the whole album.
I see
So
what
it's
you're
not
saying.
like the drill
Production
element.
wise,
Like
it
it don't,
sounds different.
yeah, it
It doesn't
sounds
have that
way.
gritty. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I see what you're saying. It's
And
like
then
yeah, it's a feeling, it's a sound. I get you. I get you.
yeah. And then on top of that, like to say my name, like it did exactly what I thought it was gonna do when I heard that.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I heard the snippet, I was like, oh, if the album anything like this, oh, this is gonna go. And then I even told you when City of Gods came out, like I was like, that's some New York shit. Like they a whole bunch of people New York bias the fuck out of that song. I told you straight out, I was like, it's cool. I feel like it's an intro. Like I
I
don't
think that should have been the intro to his album, really, bro.
but I wasn't even mad at the intro though. And then the second track hit, and then I can't even think about all the tracks, but like the album kind of fell off for me as it went.
Yeah.
And so I was like, yeah, I was just kind of like, oh, I was like, man, I was just hoping like we got like, and then on top of that, I think it was like 17 tracks.
It was a lot. I feel like his
So,
album would be better mixed into a playlist instead of just a single all Favio.
Yo, I don't think 17 tracks is bad for anybody's album, but I think like if you're gonna do it, you need to do it. Like today,
Yeah.
in today's, like you can't have 17 tracks and that shit be like
4 out of the 17
five bangers. Like you might as well drop a 10 track, 10, 12
That's why
track.
it's like it really depends on who you are and your length, the length of your album and all that type of shit, what message you're trying to portray. Because Favio could have really like lopped off four songs and would have been still probably came out better.
I mean, you do that shit for album reasonings. It has to be a certain length and shit like that. But ultimately, like, yeah, we could have knocked off 8 songs.
Ooh, 8 songs.
Yeah, that's almost half the album.
Sheesh. So that was
I feel like we could have done 11, 12 tracks and really made those what they were. Like even then, I still feel like some of the songs was like I thought they was cool, but I thought we could have had more.
Damn, you said basically take out half the album and it would be good.
Nah, I don't even think it would have been like. I think it would have been better just off of the numbers strength. You know what I'm saying? Like you got 17 songs. Yeah. Like you think about the times we had 17 song albums. Like your tracks had to hit. You have to have memorable songs. Like you have to have like 11 memorable songs.
You would have had about 2-3 singles already popping in the club now.
If you had 17 tracks, you would have to have a total of about 4 or 5 singles.
Yeah, and like notable singles that like are in rotation right now to really make that album hit.
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of a different time now. I feel like a lot of those songs were like, I don't know. I feel like you said, it was really clean. It was a departure from his normal sound, but I like his normal sound with him. So it was kind of like, for me.
See that's the problem for me, man. Because if I'm coming in for Favio, I want Favio, dog.
Yeah.
I want that gritty, grimy shit I've been hearing this whole time.
I'm with that too, because it kind of like, I like growth in artists, but I want you to still keep that kind of like, you know what I mean? That little bit of something that you had when you came in. Because of course your sound is going to grow as you grow, but I don't want you from album to album to completely be a different person.
Yo, and for me it was like, yo, because the first single was the joint with Quavo, and I was like, yo, that shit, it's nice. That's nice. Like that was the second single after City of Gods. Like even though the City of Gods ain't even blow up like that.
It probably blew up over there, just not over here.
Okay, yeah, I could probably say that. It definitely ain't blow up over here like that. But like I told you, I feel like City of Gods was some more New York, but like that shit reminded me of like that New York, the Jay-Z Alicia Keys.
Yeah, the only reason that one was bigger was because it was Jay-Z.
And we played that shit on the radio. I was like, why the fuck are we playing this on the radio?
Why are we specifically playing? Yeah, for sure. Makes no sense. I feel like this one didn't get played because of that, though.
Yeah, it definitely had that. Like, I feel like it had that New York bias for real. And then, it just ain't it for me. So, like, I was like, yo, I told you in the shower, like, this is more of an intro. And you was like, yo, I'll fuck with this.
Yeah, I remember you said that. I was surprised. I thought you would like it more than I would. And I heard it. It could have been how I heard it, because I heard it on a podcast, introing the podcast, and the energy was high. And it seemed like that was definitely probably where you would want to listen to it, somewhere high energy. And it was more of
not that vibe.
So,
not that one. Now that say my name, that's high energy for me.
That's a different one too. And I don't know, they was turning up. So I was listening to it and I was like, Favio, like you put me on a Favio, so I don't really like Favio crazy like that. I was like, okay, I could see this one, but I really thought you would like it more. And then when you didn't like it, I was like, that feels interesting. I wonder how this album is gonna go, because typically, that first two, three drops kind of let you know how that album is gonna be. So I was really like, I was like, I wonder how he's gonna like this album. So it's interesting to hear your final opinion. Like, yeah, it wasn't really. It kind of came and went.
Yeah, I definitely fuck with the singles. I mean, City of Guys was okay, but the joint with Quavo, oh yeah, I fuck with that. That's some nice stripper music. And Say My Name, like hey nigga, blow that shit up now. Go ahead, cause that shit's bang. I told you when I sent you the snippet, I was like, yo, this shit fire, dog. It's gonna be fire. There's no way you can fuck this up.
So that's probably your favorite song off the album.
Oh, hands down.
You didn't have to think about it. Okay.
I ain't even got to think about it. Like, nigga, that shit. What because I like the whole drill sound, but being able to throw that "Say My Name" flip in there and do it the way that they did it, yeah, he cleaned it up too. She told, and the story is, of course, that she told him that the only way she was gonna clear it is if he cleaned it up. So he had to clean up the sample to get it done.
We have the technology to fuck around with it. Let's get it.
Yeah, so that shit came out super clean. That shit came out nice. And I
told
you
who did before, that one?
What's up?
That was all Mike.
Mike Dean?
Mm-hmm.
The beat?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he cleaned it up, but I didn't know if he produced it.
I'm gonna find out right now while we're talking about it.
I'll look it up. But like, yeah, I mean, I also don't think I heard too many Axel beats, which kind of like threw me off too, because I'm used to hearing his tag on the beginning of all of Favio shit.
Yeah, he has a nice little job.
So let's see.
So the fact that he even got to clear that sample though says something crazy, because if it was me, you, and Tay trying to get this cleared, we'd have to wait for Beyonce and them to sue us to really try to get any type of contact with them. Because
Axel ain't do that. I mean, not Axel. Axel didn't do the beat, but Mike Dean didn't do that beat.
No, I'm seeing too. Is
I'm looking at it right now. Let me see. Now that I'm looking at it, let me see how many times Axel is on here as a producer. 1, 2.
More than a couple.
I got 2.
So that's probably why, because he didn't use his normal producer. One, he had a really, really different type of like technical ear on his music too. Mike Dean,
and then you have Mike Dean mixing shit and doing all this shit too.
Which is, he does some really pristine music, which is not necessarily the sound that you want for Favio. You want a little bit of grit. You want a little bit of unfinished to it. You know what I mean?
See, that's what I'm talking about. See, that's why it don't make sense to me. And look, hey, Magic City, produced by Axel.
And that's the one. Okay, yeah.
That's the one featuring Quavo.
Yeah, so it's like because that was more like back to his more like his realm of sound and shit like that. But I don't know, it's just kind of hard. Once you create a lane, people kind of want that from you. It's tough.
I don't even know if it's necessarily like you gotta stay in that lane either, but also, man, I just feel like you shouldn't, out of 17 tracks, 2 shouldn't be produced by your in-house producer.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Like that should never happen. And I know you got label politics and stuff like that.
I was gonna say it seems label-y, yeah.
Because you know what I'm saying, they want to get you in with bigger producers, they want to get the sound big and all of this and all of that. Like I look at somebody who I was a huge fan of as well, like Wiz Khalifa. He did the same thing. Like as soon as he got his major deal with Atlantic, like it wasn't no Sledgerin beats.
Yeah.
Wasn't no Cardo.
Yeah. It changed. It changed. His
he had Edan still mixing this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? ID Lab still mixing this shit, but I don't think they produced a lot of it. They produced some of them.
Yeah, no, it was definitely a different sound, like a completely different sound. That's kind of the problem. Like, of course, like I said, you're gonna try different stuff a little bit, but I don't want like you said, out of 17, two of the 17 your original sound, and all of the others are experiments. It's kind of weird. It should be a mixtape, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely. So like I'm just
Mm-hmm.
like, yo, that's where I'm like, yo, yeah. So it is what it is.
I feel it. I feel it.
You're gonna give us what you give us. But at the end of the day, man, I feel like, yo, your debut album, I need you to come as hard as you can with the dudes you've been coming with.
Yeah, that's kind of the tricky part too, right? But I guess so. He's in an interesting situation now because usually your debut album, when you're as hot as he is usually a really big album, and then your second one's kind of the weird one.
Yeah,
But
that's what
he
they
did it.
that's what
He
they
did it
just
in
tried
reverse.
to do. They just tried to hit him with a big album, give him all the big producers.
Didn't work.
Had Mike,
Didn't
well,
work.
not big producers. He didn't have super big producers on here, I should say.
He had super big engineers. What he had. But so on this next album, you think they're gonna look at these numbers, retool, and try to go back to more of the original, or try to just push forward and say, "Fuck it, dump all the money we can into advertising, and let's make this big." Because you only got a few
I
options as a label.
I
You're
don't
invested.
know because I'm not the only one with this take on the album, right? So like it's not that I'm necessarily like what do you do with this, right? Because this had big features on it.
Really big features, but they ain't hit like you want.
But the songs don't hit like you want them to.
Yeah,
So
I feel like you gotta retool. You gotta go back to the drawing board and take
I
what's
feel
been
like
working for us this far.
I feel like you just go back to basics.
Because you gotta look at like what was working for me. Okay, boom. All right, now this album, what worked for me? Okay, boom. Those 2, 3 songs, 4 songs. All right. And then you gotta look, I mean, he has to like sit down on the drawing board with his label head, his manager, whoever's picking his beats, all that shit.
I would have felt more comfortable because what you said is actually a good point. Like I don't want him to do the same fucking songs, like you know what I'm saying, or the same sound because then it's just gonna get too redundant and we just gonna
Yeah.
be done with Favio. Like we
Yeah, you
just
don't
gonna be
want the
like, yo,
baby.
yeah, nah, the baby's still hot. But I'm like, yo, but like he do that shit over different beats too. Like you gotta understand, like the baby, he gonna get on a pop record, he gonna get on his sound record, he gonna get on some
Yeah.
other shit. Like
Yeah.
Favio come on and the other pod made a good note of it. Like niggas is producing for him. Like so when he comes on, like it'll be one beat, just like off the grid. Like
He
it
doesn't have
was
to change
one
up.
beat until
Yeah.
he got on and it was and
Yeah.
changed up. And
Well, see,
like
that's the thing. He has that Travis Scott situation. Every
yeah,
time he comes on, the beat changes.
you shouldn't want that. No, but even Travis, his should be different. It'll be a trap sound. It might be different. It might get heavily orchestral. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll be different elements. It's just like when you get Fabio coming on, all of a sudden it's like, okay, drill time. You know what I'm saying? Like
Usually.
and so I agree. Like I don't want him to be like heavy drill dude. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that's who you are. If that's who you're gonna give us your bangers with, then give us them real bangers. You know what I'm saying? But then also don't try to come give us some drill-ish sounding stuff and it just don't hit.
Yeah. I feel like I said, it should have been just like a mixtape. Give us a departure with the mixtape so then we can kind of ease into that with your next album if that's what you want to do. Give us some more like, I don't know, say poppy type shit. You can't just drop it on us because then we're not gonna be really like receptive to that. Because it's like I was looking for this and you gave me this, and it's like it's not really what I ordered.
Can't do that though. But shout out Mace for bringing us Fabio or helping bring us Fabio.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, yeah. Shout out to Mason, I guess.
It'd
Who would have known that?
be funny how that works out.
So, does Mace make any money from Five?
I believe he has some business with Fabio.
Okay, well that's cool. Cause I mean, at least he's making money somewhere. Cause he ain't getting it from Bad Boy.
Take that.
It's I'll take that. Shit.
Yeah,
Nah,
yo,
he giving nobody no money.
did he keep replying like, nigga, you not getting your money, dog?
No, Diddy's reply is just to keep on Diddy, and he don't even reply no more. Mace right now is really that scorned ex that be watching you on Instagram shine, and Diddy is like just doing what he does. He doesn't give a fuck.
That nigga made a whole diss song.
Scoring X, bro. How you diss someone that's
Now,
not even a
it
rapper?
wasn't an auto tune.
It was. That was the weird part because it's like, why are you auto tuning Mace your Mace? You're a murder Mace. P Diddy made you pretty, and now you auto tune Mace.
Now you auto tune Mace.
He young Mace now. Shit, what is that? He little Mace or some shit, baby Mace. I don't know. It's some bullshit, is what it is. I didn't like it. If he would have just rapped, I would have felt more better about it. At least like I could take it because you're a rapper, but at the end of the day, Puffy not even a rapper, so you're not gonna respond to this shit. He's just gonna keep balling, and you're gonna be mad about this shit.
You
All
just
he
gonna
gonna do is
keep
continue to do
balling.
him.
Hey, yo, did you send another link out, by the way?
Let me do that. You're right. Let me do that. So yeah, it's kind of at this point, it's a little silly. Like, of course you gonna want your money, but you got to go about it a different way because making a whole beef record ain't really gonna go nowhere because no one's checking for Mace for one. Us or Harlem, nobody's checking for Mace like that.
Hey, he was on a nice Eric Bellinger feature, okay?
Because just because Eric Bellinger's a cool dude, it seems like, and he like just he makes music with who he wants to make music doesn't mean Mace is hot.
I didn't say it made him hot. I just said it was a good feature. It was a few years ago.
The Mace-o-meter went like this. So
hey, when he slapped the shit out you, don't say that night.
Man, you know what?
Mace, I give you your props. You did your thing on that auto tune. Get your little baby on.
You a fucking lie, Joe Budden.
Get your little baby on, bruh.
You a fucking lie, Joe Budden. Hell nah.
Oh shit.
No. I'm gonna have to tell you how it is. That was the miss, bro. Like you out of touch. You out of touch, Pops. Unc, you out of touch, bro. Let me get you on some regular shit. Cause you don't gotta do all that. You murdered Mace. I don't know.
I think we got to touch on these. We got them in here ASAP. We got to touch on some of these topics when Tay come back, cause
because there's some funny shit in there.
Yeah, the shit you threw out. I was fucking dying, bro. I was like, nah, man.
I figured you would like those topics. They some wild shit, you know.
Yeah, but I just want to hear his answers. I don't really care for mine.
Oh yeah, no, it really is more so towards 10. I figured we would have shit to say about what he had to say. But if you're gonna let homeboy in,
already in, you know what I'm saying?
Let me see.
Look at your screen.
I'm looking. I see something. Word.
Just like,
as soon as you're ready, Brody, hit that video. And we live.
Yeah, man.
As they say.
Hey, Murder Mace. Hey, don't be hating on Murder Mace.
No, man, that's the crazy part because I like Mace a lot. I'm a Mace fan. That's why I don't really appreciate the auto tunes. It's like, bro, if you're really gonna do this shenanigans, do what you do. Rap it.
Don't be hating on Murder Mace with auto tune, dog. He can do what he wants.
Man, we'll talk about Mace in a little bit.
He been here forever.
We got my homeboy sliding through, the new homeboy. We've been talking about you a little bit. We played a little bit of your music. And it was like, we can't wait to talk. We can't wait to talk to Brody because I've been in the chats with homie all week.
Yeah, bro, we here, bro. What's the deal, man? How y'all doing, bro?
Man, we straight. We above ground.
Man, amen to that, amen to that, amen to that.
Staying alive, moving and grooving, staying out of the way in LA.
I wish Tay was here with us.
Oh yeah, we're gonna definitely have to have you come back for another one with crazy ass Tay because that nigga was nuts.
Yeah, that nigga's nuts, bro. I was just looking at that nigga video he posted on the gram the other day. That nigga's crazy. That was crazy, yeah.
All right, Tay, go to fucking sleep, bro.
Man, go rest up, bro. Please, we need you back. Nigga.
He already up to shenanigans and ain't even out yet.
Yeah, that's my nigga. RoboCop will be back sooner than later.
Sooner than later, man.
Yeah, we got some names for him. But shit, man. Tell the people out there who you are, where you from, man. We'll get it started.
All right, man. My name Westside Rocket. I'm from Los Angeles, California. And man, I'm an artist, man. I'm just out here trying to make it, trying to get it how I can, you know what I'm saying? Feel me? So I'm out here. I'm in Oklahoma right now. You feel me? I'm in school and shit. So
Oh shit.
feel me? I'm trying to get everything done at one time, you feel me? So
Okay, lightweight different. In school doing this
yeah,
shit.
I'm in
That's
school
what's up.
doing this shit, bro.
Shit, this okay. We're gonna take this a little different route then, because I wanted to go into like upbringing, all that type of shit where you're from, but like you're
You
in
can go
school
into
right now,
the
so let's talk about that, and then we can go back to that other shit. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, you're in school for what, man?
So right now I'm in my senior year right now. I'm major in psychology.
Oh shit,
I'm at
okay.
Langston University, you feel me? The only black college in Oklahoma, you feel me? If y'all don't know about it, look it up. You feel me?
Shout out.
Shout out to LU. You feel me? Yeah, I'm out here my last year of psychology. I'm a psychology major. And shit. I'm making music while I do it, you feel me?
Respect.
Hard, but you feel me? I get it done.
I love psych, but then I was like, nigga, I'm done with this shit, dog. I ain't doing this no more.
It'd be hard for me to make it through every day. It's interesting as hell, but
it is.
That psych and social were like my two favorites in college. I was like, this shit is like really interesting. Like, if I can figure out how to turn this into money, I might want to major in this shit.
You feel me? And that's be the hardest part about it. You just gotta figure out what you're gonna do with it afterwards. Honestly. So
but that's cool though, man. Much respect to you doing the game and then also like doing school and shit too, cause shit ain't easy, man.
Man, I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's like the toughest shit. But yeah, I've been out here since like 2016. I had took a little break for a minute. I took like a little 2-year break. Just so having a pandemic hit. So you feel me? It's only supposed to be 1 year, but the pandemic hit. So extra little year. But I'm back now. I'm trying to finish up. Feel me? But if I blood before, I might drop out. No, I'm just playing.
So how long you been doing this, bro?
Making music. I've been making music since about like seriously like since 2018, but like just for like fun and just for like just playing around since forever. Like you feel me? I used to be on the bus, coming back from football games in high school. You feel me? In the back of the bus, we rapping. You feel me? Just doing whatever.
Talk about that shit. That shit used to be fun.
You feel me? Never really took it serious, but once I got in college, it was like shit. You start seeing other motherfuckers get on from it, and you just know that you actually got a talent, you got a knack for it. You feel me? Like I've been a writer, like you feel me? I can actually write. So you feel me? I feel like might as well go ahead and do something with it. So yeah.
Yeah, we definitely heard a little bit of that because we were talking about you before you came on, and a couple of bars that you spit were like just like funny, witty shit, and I was like, okay, so the dude is clever, like.
Yeah.
It's not just delivery. There's some clever shit in there. There's some cool shit in there, make some shit to make you think. And then you said some funny shit that my cousin said. I was like, that bar is ridiculous. I like that shit.
Yeah, nigga said something about Noah's Ark. You gotta build. I was like, this nigga.
Oh yeah, I know what y'all talking about. Yeah, bro. I be trying to keep my bars kind of, you feel me, slick to where like you're gonna have to listen to my music a couple of times to hear every bar that I say, but some bars might hit you right away, but a lot of them is like you feel me, it might go a little bit over your head, so you gotta you feel me, take the time to really listen to it and feel me, appreciate these bars that's coming out of this mouth, you feel me?
Yeah, no, for real. I sent you one in the DM the other day when I first got onto you, tasting me some of your music, and I was like, okay. Okay.
Yeah, told me about that.
So we got a topic discussion going on in our group chat, or we had it going on, you know what I'm saying? Everybody get an answer. So we was trying to figure out which one is more important to the song then, because you're talking about your bars. So we was trying to figure out what's more important, the flow,
get into it,
the beat, or the bars.
For me, can I pick two answers?
Nah, man.
I would have let you go with 1A, 1B, but he gonna say just one.
So for me, with myself, I feel like my melody, like it gotta have my flow and my melody has to come first. Like once I get my flow and my melody right, then I can put the bars on top of it and it's going, you feel me, hit. The beat, it don't even matter on the beat. You can give me any kind of beat, I'm gonna rap on it.
I told you, nigga.
You can give me any kind of beat, I'm gonna rap on it.
I told you.
You feel me?
Okay.
It might not even be my song. If it ain't my song, I really don't care. You can give me the beat. I'm gonna find a way to make it work.
Okay. It's interesting to hear rappers talk about it because my cousin is a former rapper. Tey is a rapper artist, and I produce. So we all have like different, mind frames on what's most important and shit like that. So he was talking flow, and I was like, I understand that because you are flowing, like that's how you get to it. So it
Yeah.
makes sense for you. And for me, of course, I said beat first because I'm a producer. That's how I think first. But how you lay it out, especially for your delivery, makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I gotta get my delivery right. Once my delivery right, I can just float. It's going. You feel me? It's going to
Creates
just all come together.
the song structure. I told you,
You
nigga.
feel me? I was about to say, it creates the whole structure of the song. Once your flow right, there ain't nothing else that you really need. Like, but
What's
you
your
can't catch
process
that.
on picking up the flow? Like, how do you get to what are you doing? Do you like hum it out a little bit? Do you like what's your shit?
I hum it out sometimes, but sometimes I want to say like sometimes I just say random shit, and if that random shit like sit on that beat right, it'd be like, okay, bet. Let me try to find something that really makes sense now. Like, you feel me? Let me add it up and you feel me?
Okay.
Do something better with this. Like,
Okay.
but humming, you feel me? Just a little snap, like a, you feel me? Nodding that head, like, you feel me? You gotta catch that shit, like, you feel me? Like, and most of my flows and my melodies is gonna be all like, you feel me, the same way, like, so.
Okay.
It don't really take me that long to catch that beat. Like, you feel me? Once I catch the beat, it's over with. Like,
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So we basically got the new wave, right? Where they basically punch in. So are you like punch in or are you a write?
I can write a whole song. I can write a whole song in about 30 minutes. But shit, as
Okay.
of late, since I've been like just recording by myself at the crib, like shit, I
Right.
just been punching in because now it's like it's starting to get easier and easier. But majority of the times I write a whole song. I got about a good 150 songs written in my song in my phone right now. Like,
Okay. Okay.
so
That's a lot. That's a
yeah,
lot.
so like I usually write songs like even y'all know y'all interview Fast. Like, even when I used to go to the studio with Fast, like I used to take me with Fast, and I have a whole song written out. I go up there, I record. Take me
Okay.
about 20 minutes, 30 minutes to record and shit. We still got time left. I'll probably do another song. So yeah.
Since you're in Oklahoma now, you probably sending in a lot of songs now since you can't like actively
Yeah.
hook up and link up and go to the studio or whatever. So you'll probably, like you said, what you do it at home, do your verse,
Yeah.
whatever, and send it out, get it back type shit.
For the most part. Yeah, that's what I've been
Mm-hmm.
doing lately. Just working on it at home. I send it out but lately I've been you feel me, trying to learn how to do my mixing and everything myself. So you feel me, I'm trying to be a self-taught engineer too. So you feel
Yeah.
me? Because I got so much time on my hands. Once I'm done, you feel me, doing whatever I gotta do for the day, I just sit in the room and just, you feel me, I be in front of the laptop. Be recording, mixing something I already didn't record it. Feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So majority of the time I just send the verse out. Like, I got homies out in Dallas. Shout out to homie Snack Life. Shout out to the homie Smooth. You feel me? He a producer also. He be sending me beats. Feel me? I got homies out there and shit, they be sending me stuff all the time. And you feel me? We just lay it down and they put it out. So yeah, I really just been recording. I've been hustling right now. Like, you feel me? I probably record after we get off of this.
I really like that flow because a lot of people underestimate the power of the internet, bro. Like, you don't really have to be in the same room with somebody to get a song off. Like,
Yeah, hell
you
nah.
can really get it. Like you say, like you
Yeah,
hustle and do your shit by yourself and then send it off to somebody else to get mixed. Or like you said, teach yourself how to mix. Get it at least
you feel
proper.
me?
So you can send it out to somebody and get their
Just
stuff
send that
on
shit
it, and
out.
then so it's a good little system you're working out. Do you have like a team or is it just you?
Right now I'm trying to build a team up right now. But lately I've been working with my homie Sav, big homie. Savage. He got this clothing line. It's called Savage Ways. But right now we've been working on trying to put together a little collective out here. You feel me? While we
Mm-hmm.
just been sitting out here. You feel me? Oklahoma, it's like a little gold mine. A lot of people don't even know. Like, Oklahoma got
Talk
a lot.
about it.
Oklahoma actually got a lot going for itself. You feel me? I'm from LA, but when we came out here, I got a lot of homies out here. The homie Sav, the homie Barter, the homie Deal. It's a lot of us out here. Like, you feel me? The homie
Mm-hmm.
Fletch. And then we link up with everybody from other places. You feel me? Texas. Like I said, I got the homie Snack Life in Texas. The homie Smooth. I got a homie named Blue. He do take pictures. You feel me? So we just link up. We got something going on. So you feel me? And we all working on something different. So you feel me? And then also, I got homie back at the crib. Facts. You feel me? link up with him, you feel me? And we all just, you feel me? We don't be still doing none of our promo. We promo everybody stuff. So make sure all of them get on and somebody get on. But I am working on starting a little collective for myself, you feel me? Something to put myself on, like, for me, the pedestal, like, you feel me? Have a real team behind me, management, all that other stuff. You feel me? So, yeah.
What's that like going from the city to where you at now?
I was gonna ask that too, bro. I want to know.
It's crazy, bro. A lot of people. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Shout out to Oklahoma, bro.
Oh yeah, it's like that. You like it?
Yeah, I fuck with Oklahoma. Low key on the cool, like it got a lot of cool little aspects to it. It is a lot of farmland. Like my school is literally in the middle of a fucking, like, it's probably 100-something acres. Like, my school really sit in the middle of a fishbowl, like, and it's surrounded by all farmland. But I live like 45 minutes away from Oklahoma City. So like Oklahoma City is kind of like city like, but it's still not like LA. Like, you know, LA, we got everything everywhere, big ass buildings and all that. Like, you feel me? They barely even like, they nightlife is cool, you feel me? But it's still not the same. Like, but like I feel like when we come out here, people see us and they know that we're not from here. So it's like they kind of, I ain't gonna say they flock to us. I'm not on no cocky shit, you feel me? But we can get something popping if we want to get something popping. People do enjoy our company, you feel me? Like, so they appreciate us being from, you feel me, where we from, and we coming out here and we like turning up with them, we being cool, you feel me, cordial. Because they think, you feel me, you from California, it's like they think you straight up bougie. They think you
all of California is LA.
Yeah,
it's Hollywood. Yeah,
just California in general. You could be from Oakland. They just automatically think, oh, you bougie, you hood, you a Crip or you a Blood. They just think you whatever, like, you feel me. But it ain't always like that.
Right. As we know, LA is crazy diverse, but yeah. Okay, so it's interesting to hear about that because I've never been to Oklahoma, but I've been to the South a lot. I went to school down there for a second. Traveled a little bit, but I've never been to Oklahoma, so I was interested to hear about that. Like my cousin said, because I know it's different. Like I've heard people talk about small places like, yo, the kicking spot is like the Walmart or whatever.
Oh, nah, hell no, I ain't like that. Ain't that bad.
I don't know.
I thought it was like that too, though. I thought it was like that too, though. I ain't even
go hit the Circle K on the corner. It'd be popping every Saturday.
They got OQs and shit. OQs and motherfuckers. They got Browns, Whataburger, all that other weird shit. But nah, they got some cool little shit. We've been making what we can out of it. So we be having little events and everything out here. We just had an all black party last Saturday. You feel me? So we do what we can. You feel me?
Yeah.
You said Whataburger, right?
Yeah, he did.
No, so go ahead. I was finna say, go ahead in this debate.
Garbage. Garbage.
So it's not good because people are trying to tell you that it's fuego. Like people say it's better In-N-Out, it's better than Louis, Tabs. No?
None of them better than Louis,
like
Tabs. None of the hamburger stands. Nah.
Bro, it tastes like McDonald's, bro. Like, I ain't even gonna cap. Like, it tastes like a regular fast food restaurant, bro. I promise you.
That's nothing. That's nothing. I thought it was. Yeah, it was gonna be like. I didn't think it was
me,
like amazing.
You ask somebody out here, they gonna argue. They gonna be ready to fight you. I swear to God.
Yeah. Like, yeah. I got into DM fights about it.
Yeah, bro.
I went to one in Arizona. My cousin was like, "Nah, it's because you didn't go to the one in Texas." It was like.
One in Texas, garbage. Been out there in Dallas and ate the one in Texas is garbage. And they got In-N-Out in Texas. That's the cold part.
Yeah. So then you can really compare and be like one or the other.
You can really compare, like, and they can really see like In-N-Out is better. But they don't. The thing about them is though, when they eat In-N-Out, they don't get like, you know, we go to In-N-Out, we gonna get the animal style chopped chilies. You're not gonna get it. You gonna get, bro.
I'm with you,
gotta get that.
I'm with you,
bro. Yeah.
I understand it. I just
chilies, animal style. Yep. You feel me? They don't do all that. They just get a regular.
Chop the chilies.
They just get a regular, bro. So yeah, that's why they don't even know. Like, you feel me? It actually can be pressure.
Yeah, most definitely. You could definitely do up your In-N-Out. Like, it doesn't have a lot of options, but you can get real like funky and strategic.
You can get real easy with your In-N-Out for sure. Niggas,
we just went real.
That is true though. Niggas see the 3 items on the menu and be like, "Well, I guess." Like, nah, you can get more.
Hey,
You
it's
can
a
get
secret
way
menu.
more.
Google that shit.
That's what
That
I'm
shit.
saying, bro. It's a whole secret menu to In-N-Out, bro. Whataburger ain't got no secret menu. I don't think. I ain't really. It's not even that good to even check and see. Not gonna lie to you.
He
It's not
said,
even
"Don't
that good
even
to
waste
even.
your Googles. It's not even
Yeah,
worth it."
bro. I ain't even waste the
that
Google
ain't
search
cap
on that.
though. That ain't cap though.
I promise you, bro.
Look, I trust both of y'all because I've heard some really strong ass arguments for Whataburger and shit, and I'm like, I don't know. So yeah, okay.
You can get rid of that. On me,
Like,
I go to McDonald's before I go to Whataburger. Not gonna even lie.
Dang.
I don't see why not.
Give me a little McChicken or something. I don't even eat McDonald's.
I don't see why not.
Damn.
At least I got
He
the
said, "I go to the
fries.
place."
Yo,
Yeah, bro.
but shit. It was a question I was gonna ask you earlier because you got the mic sitting there behind you, so obviously you be recording yourself and shit like that. But
yeah,
you ever be hitting the big studio out there? Or you just do everything on your own?
I've been trying to link in with with a couple of engineers out here, but a lot of they studios is not like it's not like Hollywood, like, you feel me? It's not like LA, you feel me, where you can just go, you feel me, go on Instagram and you feel me, you click on the link, you click on the website,
Be there
feel
in
me,
30
make your
minutes.
booking. Yeah, it's not like that. A lot of their studios is more like you gotta damn near be signed to a label to even go up in there, like, you feel me? Right, it's like more in-house, like, you feel me? A lot of
Okay,
people,
okay.
like, a lot of people, like, their music scene could really be something if they had more, feel me, actual music, you feel me, tools, like, for people to use to really get out there, like, you feel me?
Yeah.
But a lot of their stuff is more or less, I wouldn't say stingy, but it's kind of stingy because it's like everybody stays in their separate little lane. So like if there's an artist over here, he working, and you feel me, he got his little producer, his engineer, and all that other shit. I mean, it's another artist over here, he got the same shit going on, and they not going, you feel me, really venture out into other people like that unless you really got something to offer them, like, you know. So it's kind of
So it's a
weird.
little bit like LA, a little bit. Sounds
It's
like.
a little bit like LA, but you know, LA, you can go find a studio and book a studio and have some time, like, you feel me, just like I could probably get on there right now and go book a studio. Like out here, you can't even do that. You gotta really grind and find somebody that really have a studio, like, it's really dope. Like, you feel me? So
that's
that's the
different.
only
That's
thing.
definitely different. So
Yeah,
I mean,
that's for sure different.
at least you could do it from home though. Like you said, you got the mic behind you, so you can really just punch in whenever you feel like it. And then, do you feel like that really helps you being able to just like, if you got something at 1:00 in the morning, you just like, fuck, that just hit me. You can really just go and drop it off real quick.
Hell yeah, because I'm a night owl already, so like I already be up all night. So majority of the nights I don't even go to sleep because I be up recording like just random times of the night. Like I get up at like 12:30. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm about to record. Like, just ain't got nothing else better to do. Like I come back. Some days I come back home from being out. It'd be like 3:30. I'd be like, I'm up. Like, like, and I just be recording.
How do you go about making sure the song has the feel that you want it to, especially with like a feature? Because like like you said, you send the songs back and forth. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't get that same energy as being in the same room.
Oh damn, that's tough. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie to you. It'd be hard to do that. But depending on what the song is like or what the song make me feel like, sometimes I turn something on the TV like and just put it on mute. Like I just go right now, I just put it on mute and just have it just go and like, feel me, and just let it keep sliding and it just put me in that mode or that vibe. Like, or sometimes shit, I have to have a conversation with that person like right after they just send me the song and they just don't, you feel me? They tell me what the vibe is, or you feel me? They gonna just, you feel me? That conversation, I'm just gonna feel the vibe talking to them, like. So it's kind of in between, like, you feel me? So yeah,
No, that's the key part right there, having that conversation, like you said, because a lot of people will send stuff back and forth or whatever, but you won't get to talk to that person. Like, what are we really trying to like achieve with this song? What's the vibe? Like, what were you on when you dropped this like track? Like, what do you want from me to get on the feature? Like, what are you looking for? Like that, all that type of shit is super important if you don't already have like a chemistry and a rapport with that artist already.
Man, exactly. Like you said, a rapport with the artist already. Like, you feel me, a chemistry with the artist. Like a lot of these people that I work with, I already know, like work with them before in person. So you feel me? I pretty much already know what they going for. Like the homie snack life, for instance. Like you feel me? Every time he send me something, I know it gotta be some player. Same with Fats. Like it gotta be some player. Like you feel me? That's just the way he's gonna come. Like you feel me? All right, well, if I'm with the homie, if I'm making something with the homie Smooth, it's gonna be something, you feel me, probably for the honeys, you feel me? And it's you feel me? It just always gonna be the same thing. Like,
Okay.
but don't get me wrong, we still venture out, but it just be, you feel me? On some
Yeah.
solo dolo. But we get
Yeah.
it done though, for sure.
No, that's cool though. Sounds like you just really just linking and building for real though. Like not like how people would say,
Yeah.
"Oh, let's link and whatever." Like, no, you actually trying to get to it. And you, like you said, you
Um,
building up a little, a little squad. You got a couple out of state, couple in your state, and of course you got people
hell
in
yeah.
LA. So, you know,
Exactly. Like it feel like you feel me. I'm kind of building up a little rock, a little old school Rockefeller, little key.
yeah, got a
But
little
like
conglomerate
you feel me, a
almost.
little bit
Like,
of everything. You feel me? We got a little
yeah,
bit of everything mixed all in. You feel me? I got like 3 homies that take pictures. Like the homie I was telling you about, Sav, he take pictures.
mm-hmm.
Homie X, he take pictures. The homie Blue take pictures. So you feel me? We got everything going on. We got videographers. We got clothing lines. We got everything you need coming. You feel me? It's just getting built up, like you said, building up, networking, all that other good shit. So
It's always good to set up in that too, because nowadays, man, music is more about, it's more like a foot in the door, and then everybody's doing something outside of music.
everybody's doing something outside of music nowadays. So you gotta have different ventures and stuff like that. You gotta have different, like, you feel me, different ideas, different creative moves, like, you feel me. So
Yeah,
that's one of my biggest things. Like I for sure got a lot of stuff that I want to work on. Like other than, like, I want to do a YouTube series just based off watching different YouTube series. I want to make a movie. I want to really make clothes. I want to make hats. You feel me? I'm addicted to hats. Like you see my wall right now, it's crazy. But
hats,
I want
huh?
to make hats. Yeah, like
Okay, snapbacks,
I got
dad hats,
trucker hats,
fitted.
fitted hats, all that.
Okay, okay,
Bucket
okay.
hats, everything you can think of. I want to make sweatsuits. You feel me? I
All
love
right,
my good
we'll talk about
sweatsuits.
that. We'll definitely talk about
Yeah,
that because I'm a hat cat myself, so we'll definitely talk about
yeah,
that.
for sure.
Yeah.
And we
But yeah,
always support. So I mean, at the end of the day, man, when that's up, you know what I'm saying? We always in here.
Yep. I'm wearing the homies merch right now.
yeah. See,
So
yeah, I
yeah,
always got the
we
homies
definitely in
merches
there.
on.
We
Hell
definitely in
yeah.
there.
Shit, I still got a hoodie from Tey I never picked up.
I mean, that's how
I mean, he
I
got the
gotta
money.
be. Shout out to my nigga Jay Fast too. He got the B.I.B.L.E coming out too. He got my hat at the crib. I gotta get back home and get to my hat.
Yeah, that's actually something I gotta do too. I gotta swing by Fats myself and get on the B.I.B.L.E crew and get me a hat because
Hell
he had a
yeah,
couple things up and I was like, yo, hey,
motherfuckers is
hey,
crazy.
I need something.
Like crazy. That's what I said, bro.
Yeah, he
That's
got
what I
some
said,
stuff.
bro. All my homies I be around, I feel like all the homies I be around, they got creative shit. That's kind of what motivates me too. Like, you feel me? When you're around a lot of people that's on the same type of, you feel me? Same type of mode, you gonna continue to be creative, and they gonna continue to be creative because you ain't doing nothing but helping them up. You feel me? That's how I
Yeah.
feel like it is at the end of the day. So yeah.
Facts. So one of my favorite questions to ask. So we're gonna get into this one real quick. You done any shows?
But I ain't did no shows yet. But you feel
Oh,
me?
okay.
I've been working on getting me some. I just got in contact with some people out here in Oklahoma. They having this little festival this summer, so I just got in contact with them. So I'm looking forward to hearing back from them real soon. So yeah, we gonna get some shows coming. We got all that coming in the store.
Okay, we're gonna be looking for a first story, first show story.
Yeah, I might. If a motherfucker don't book me, I'm gonna book my own show. I'm gonna make my own show. Shit.
Hey, it's definitely possible now, especially where you are. Like you said, if you could get a nice little crowd of people coming and then, maybe even have somebody like live stream that shit, you got a show,
Hell yeah, and I can get that easy. That's, you feel me? That's why, you feel me? It's all in due time. I ain't worried about it. I ain't gonna put no rush on it. I ain't put no time clock on it. But you feel me? I just gotta keep working. That's all I know. Yeah.
Yeah. Let it come together how it comes together.
Hell yeah.
Well, that makes sense.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely, because nowadays it used to be a rush, right? Like I used to tell people, like, it was like an age limit where if you didn't make it by then, you wasn't gonna make it. But now you kind of just have free range to like do whatever, and then the term like making it is so different. Like
it varies, yeah.
you can be independent and do your thing. You can go major, do your thing.
And that's why I say, like, you feel me? And me myself, I'm into like the underground artists. Like, you feel me? I'm into real underground artists. Like, you feel me? The Currencies, Larry Jones, the B.I.B.L.E James, and Westside Guns, and all that, who be rapping for 10 plus years. And you feel me? They just now getting to the where they, you feel me? Making they real first M's. Like, you feel me? So that's why I'm not really putting no time clock on this. Smart. Plus, I'm in school. I got other shit backing for my stuff too. But you feel me? I do love music. Like, that is my first. You feel me? Right now, that's something I'm working on a lot. So, I mean, I'm gonna make it in this music shit.
I like to hear that shit. So we're gonna take it a little different. What got you into rap? Because you said you always like did music, you always been around music, and like you said in high school you would, do it in the back of the bus and shit like that. But what made you think like I could really do this shit? Like this could really be me.
I would say like after I dropped my first project, and it was just random people, and they was just telling me like, oh, you gotta listen to your music and this and this and that, and I'm like, damn, like that's when it really clicked to me, like, damn, like, yeah, you can really do something with this. Like, for me, if it's random people coming up to you like, oh, you so and so, you Westside Rocket, bro, you can do whatever. Like, and I just felt like once I had that was all the push I needed. And then I'm just going out, and you feel me, I'm going to different studios, you feel me, hustling, trying to, you feel me, make different songs and shit. I'm going to different engineers, you feel me, telling me like, yeah, no, bro, like you really got something that's, you feel me, something different, like, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And I just feel like that, and people always telling me that shit, like, yeah, shit is something different. And I don't never want to box myself in, so I try to, you feel me, keep my shit to where throwing punches, you feel me, you never know which way I'm coming, like, so, yeah, that's what definitely motivated me, for sure. Like,
off that, who are some of your musical influences?
Right now, like, or forever?
Both.
Man, I got so many.
Yeah, I want to hear that too.
I can start with Jay-Z, Too Short,
Jay-Z, huh?
Jay-Z for sure.
This guy's a Jay-Z hater, by the way.
I'm not a Jay-Z hater. I just hold on. I'm not a Jay-Z hater.
We're gonna come back to that. Let me
that'll be a conversation for sure. So I'm gonna let you Jay-Z. I'm gonna let you say your people, then we'll talk about it.
Yeah, every time that name come up, we're gonna put you on blast.
I'm okay with it. Say your people, and then we'll finish. I'll let you finish.
Where I stop at? Sugar Free, Too Short, E40. I fuck with a lot of Pimp C. I fuck with a lot of Larry Jones, Currency, Andre 3000, of course. The whole Outcast, honestly. Big Boy Crazy too. Man, I got a lot of Cameron. A lot of people don't like Cameron, but I fuck with Cameron music.
Oh, I spoke like I was from New York for like 2 years because of Dipset.
I fuck with Dipset for sure. That's from fashion standpoint and music standpoint.
For sure, I heard you say Dipset. I hear
it. Yeah. I fuck with Dipset a lot. Max D.
Who's your favorite Dipset artist?
My favorite? Cameron, for sure. Cameron.
Okay.
I fuck with Jim Jones too, though. Jules, you feel me? But Cameron. Yeah, you got that.
Was it the witty? It was the witty delivery.
It was a witty delivery, and then he just had that persona that's just like feel me? I spit in your face if I want to. You feel me? It's like that persona, like just make him like a better artist. Like, you feel me? Like,
yeah, he was different for sure. He was definitely different.
Hell yeah, for sure. But yeah, that's a lot of them. Like, shit, I still got way more. But Smino, I fuck with a lot of neo soul type.
Okay.
Smino, Saba, Chance
that's definitely like a genre we both love a lot.
Yeah, I fuck with that tough. I've been listening to a lot of Mac DeMarco. I don't know if y'all listening. I've been listening to a lot of that, Mac DeMarco. A lot of it's this band from Canada they call Lauren. I listen to that. I've been listening to I listen to a lot of way out shit too. Tey Man, all the other shit.
Okay.
But Yeah,
A
that's
band from Canada. How'd you get onto them?
bro. I the band Lauren. I found out the homie Snack Life. He sent me a song because we be just finding different music and shit, different beats. Because I like rapping on different type of beats. So
Yeah.
I just be finding different music and stuff. And he sent me the band. He sent me the song, and it was banging because I fuck with Thundercat. I used to fuck with Thundercat. You feel me? I've been fucking with him for a cool minute.
Yeah, that's a
Thundercat,
good one.
he got bangers. You feel me? But when I heard the song, you feel me? It just gave me those vibes, and it was like, yeah, like you feel me? I fuck with this for sure, for sure. And it's like two white boys and a white girl, and they're from Canada.
What's it sound like? Is it like funk? Is it like funky? Is it like jazzy?
Almost like
pop?
a funkadelic rock, almost like a
Okay.
I want to say like a Jimi Hendrix, almost like like.
Okay.
But it got a little bit like a techno sound to it, like it. You feel me? You
have to check
Oh,
out
that'd be in my wheelhouse.
I was gonna say, send us the link in the chat later, bro.
Yeah,
we'll check them out.
I'm gonna send you a song for sure.
We'll check them out. We'll shout them out later if we fuck with it, and then we'll tag you in the shit. Because we're definitely into trying out new music. Like we all listen to crazy different amounts of music and like wild shit. My cousin down there is definitely into a little bit more techno than I am, but we get crazy. Like we like some wild shit. So send it. We might fuck with it. Who knows?
I wouldn't say as much. Like it's almost like some house music. Like you feel me? Like
house,
you're gonna be
EDM.
Yeah, you feel me? You're gonna be
it's a bop to it.
Yeah, it's a bop to that motherfucker. So
okay.
So you wouldn't even expect it to be no white people. But once you hear the girl sing, you're like, oh yeah, nah.
I like it. Okay. So you'd be surprised when you see it, kind of like when we all saw like or something.
That sounds right down my lane.
Like have you ever heard of Jameson? He spelled his name J-M-S-N.
Oh yeah. I have heard of him.
He been on songs with like Joey Fast and stuff like that.
I've heard of him.
He an R&B singer though, but he sounds kind of like what's his name? I think Bobby Caldwell.
Oh really?
Yeah, he sounds kind of like Bobby Caldwell for sure. And he a white boy. He look freaky, but yeah. Nah, this crazy.
But he can sing though. Okay.
He can really sing though. He gonna think he black low key. He like a Bobby Caldwell. Telling you, he gonna be like,
he
what
said
the
he
fuck?
look freaky.
Yeah, he got a bald head now. He's got a long hair and shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, bro, hard though.
All right, you just put us on to some shit. We might have to see. My Spotify is wild, so I'm gonna get into some shit, man.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna have to show y'all some little links and shit. I got some. I got a little playlist full of white people music called Unseasoned Music. So, you know, I slide that to y'all.
So. Slide it. We might add a couple to our playlist, man.
I'll fuck with it. That's my type of shit. I'm very wide variety.
You feel me? I be trying to be all over the place.
Yeah.
You feel like being in Oklahoma helps you with that unseasoned music?
Hell yeah. But they listen to a lot of country. I don't like country music like that.
Yeah, I can't get into it myself. Something about it irks me. I don't know.
It's not bad.
My cousin Tey said it's just like white R&B, but
it's not bad.
It doesn't. I don't know.
It's the same. What's the word I'm looking for? I guess you could say that.
Like the way
same material.
It's
the same material.
Man, I had this girl out here trying to sing Tennessee Whiskey to me on the road. I'm like, bro, this is not a good song. I don't care what you talking about.
I'm with you, bro.
Yeah, bro, I'm not fucking with it at all.
It's the same material. It just gotta hit you right.
It don't hit me right. It hit me wrong
every time.
Yeah, neither does Jay-Z. I wasn't gonna let that pass up.
Oh yeah, bring that back. Yeah, nah.
My man's a whole Jay-Z hater over here.
Jay-Z?
I think even at one point he said he ain't even the top 5 New York rapper.
Not to me.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. Who your top 5 New York rappers?
Not in people that I listen to ever, really. Like, all right, so I told my cousin, and we really sat down. Like, he called me one day, literally called me because of this, and played how many songs? You like 20 Jay-Z songs?
This nigga, no, I didn't play any. Like, I was at work, and I was amazed at the fact this man texted and said he was overrated, and I was like, so I just started going. I just went through the play. I didn't even go through albums. I just went through, Apple Music got the essential playlist. I was like, I'm gonna just go through here and pick out the actual songs. And I'm like, and he just sitting here, no, it's okay. No.
Jay-Z is for sure an artist that has to be appreciated. You gotta appreciate Jay-Z for sure. No matter what. Like, no matter if you don't like him or not.
Oh yeah. Well, I told my cousin like business wise and all that shit, like what he did with his whole career, of course. But like,
nah, because I don't even support some of the stuff he did business wise though. He did.
Yeah,
he
you can't even talk about that. That's crazy. But like, I don't ever listen to Jay-Z. Like, I looked through my Spotify, like my whole year's worth of music, and I probably listened to a Jay-Z song twice the whole last year, bro.
Bro, that's crazy.
You ain't gotta listen to him. That's not my point.
You ain't gotta listen to him. You gotta respect his art.
You gotta respect the art.
You respect the art.
It don't hit me. You know how like some stuff just hit certain people some way. It don't hit me. Like, I don't know. Like I think we chalked it down to I don't speak the language. Like Jay-Z for me, he cool. Some of this shit is hard. Like I like the Blueprint. I like that album, but like
the Blueprint fire.
It is. But like after that, I really have to think super hard about songs that I like. I'm like, oh yeah, or albums even. I'm like, oh yeah, I need to hear that. I don't ever need to hear it really.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
It's an unpopular take. I know. I'm aware, but I mean,
but I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna say that every Jay-Z album is just play all the way through type shit. Like you said.
Oh, absolutely not. Yeah.
I mean, nah, hell nah. But he got some songs where it's like.
It's big of you admit, because a lot of Jay-Z stands would be like, every Jay-Z song is dope.
But I ain't gonna say I'm a Jay-Z stan though. I ain't no real Jay-Z stan like that. Like I fuck with Jay-Z the long way. Like for me, he for sure my top 5, but he not like nah.
Yo, let's not speed past it. Who's in your top 5?
I was just about to throw that out there.
Since you brought it up.
So my top 5 would probably be K-Dot for sure.
Okay.
This in no order though.
Yeah,
K-Dot
for sure.
Andre 3K.
Yeah, man. Hold
on. Yeah.
Shut your ass up. I didn't hear who the third name was.
Jay-Z.
Okay.
I would probably say I would probably have to put Biggie.
Okay.
Too Short.
Oh, okay.
Too Short is it?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a different one.
That's a different one.
He was so hyped up because I said Andre 3000 is overrated.
Andre 3000 is not overrated. He ain't got not one bad verse for me.
Let's talk about that.
It's not about the bad verses. I say he's overrated because he's ranked super high, but we rank him according to what he did in Outkast.
He did it?
Nah, hell nah. By himself.
He didn't do much by himself.
He didn't do much. He don't got no too many solo albums. That's true, but feel me, every verse he got on by himself, from Drake's "How Do" to Frank Ocean to whatever you want to think of, Erykah Badu, all that.
He pop out with a verse every once in a while.
He gonna slide when he pop out with the verses.
He pop out with a verse every once in a while.
Some people's albums.
Exactly.
Well, who? Soulja Boy?
If you want to name names, you're crazy about it. But
I think y'all talking about that Favio album. I don't really like that Favio album. I ain't gonna cap to y'all.
Yeah,
Favio.
We just spoke about that before.
Yeah,
what do you feel about it?
It's decent, but I don't know. He needs to stick to what he needs to what he used to. Like, you feel me? Because all that extra he doing. Yeah, bro, stick to the drill. Hey, you my homie Juice. The homie Juice, me and him was just talking about that. He from New York. He's like, bro, what's the deal? Like, he even put the song with him and Pop Smoke on there. And it's like,
yeah,
now niggas need
that's kind of what we said. It was too much of a departure from the Favio that we want. Because, like, of course, you're gonna try some different shit on your album. You got 17 songs, so you got room to explore. But you got to give us what we want, at least a little bit.
A lot of it.
Exactly.
If it's 17 songs, I need it for half the album.
At least 10 to 12.
You can experiment on the rest.
Yeah, that's a mixtape for experimentation for me. But
but
I don't know. We just felt like it was too clean, almost like the sound wasn't typical Favio. Not even typical, because of course you wanted to change a little bit, but it was too polished.
You can't. I was about to say, you can't change it that fast. That's like what Roddy Ricch just did with his last album.
Yeah.
His last album, he changed that shit way too fast. Man, you just ventured all the way into pop damn near.
Yep, I said the same
You
thing.
feel me?
I don't want you to change album from album.
Yeah,
Maybe like over
you
a
gotta.
couple albums or something.
You
But
gotta Playboy Cardi that shit. You see Playboy Cardi, he ain't changed all the way. He dropped that Playboy Cardi, then he dropped that Die Lit. He was changing, but he wasn't all the way to what he
yeah,
is right now.
that's a
Like
good
you feel me?
example.
That
He
yeah,
slow
like you
played
feel
it.
me? He slow played it. Kendrick
Yeah.
Lamar did the same thing. Slow played that shit. Like
Yep,
you feel
slow
me?
played it.
Facts.
So
And we was kind of speaking earlier to like artists kind of getting away because we talking about Fabio's album and how like his main producer only produced 2 songs on the album out of 17.
Axel,
So like
right?
yeah. So like for you, like is that something you strive like do you got a like producer that you really really rock with and you trying to keep them on board like that?
I ain't got no main producer. I really need an in-house producer. I ain't gonna cap. I've been fucking with the homie Smooth. The homie Smooth, he been making some beats. I got a couple of beats that he didn't send me. I done made some songs too. They gonna be on my upcoming tapes for sure. We got a couple of songs that he didn't send me. But other than that, shit, I just been. Oh, I got another homie named J. Lou. He from Denver. He's from Colorado. So yeah, I got a couple of little producers I've been working with, but nothing like too major to where it's like I need all your shit on my nah. So
Hey,
if
so
anybody got beats,
you get to get around.
nigga, please give me
Well, shit,
beats. I
man.
need all beats.
You part of the family now, so I mean, shit, I produce, but not even just me. Like we know a lot of people too. So if we run across anybody, like the whole point of this whole shit was really just to bring people together. So like, if we run across anybody that I feel like makes some shit that you kind of vibe with or whatever, it's nothing but a couple clicks to send send them your information or whatever. And be like, yo, I know this cat, chop it up, and then whatever happens. You feel me?
Hell yeah. That's what I said. Shit, this all gonna just be opening doors for everybody. You feel me?
Yeah, that's pretty much the whole vibe of this. Like, it started off like we all from different parts of LA, so we wanted to talk about LA shit, music, type of shit. But then, we started talking to other people. We started branching out. We talked to a couple people that are, different parts of LA. A lot of people from Pedro because of Tey, and then it started branching out, and it's like, okay, well, we LA centered cats, but we talked to people, from different places. We had, well, you're in Oklahoma now.
We had
another
Davey
cat in the Midwest, Davey Tone. Yeah, so it was we branching out. We got a couple cats in Miami that we're gonna talk to.
Hell yeah,
So,
I'm gonna link out with my boy Snack Life. Yeah, I can talk to him. He funny as fuck. That's my dog.
We all about the link.
He probably the funniest person you gonna ever have a conversation with, bro. I swear.
Him and Tey on the Zoom will probably be ridiculous.
Yeah, bro. Y'all probably gonna be throwing up, bro. I promise you, bro. That's my dog. Yeah, I'm gonna link out with him. He from he resided in Oklahoma, but he live in Dallas now. So yeah, I'm gonna link out with my boys. Yeah, bro. That's all this is, bro. We international with this shit.
Pretty much. I mean, that's what we're trying to do. I mean, especially the internet makes it a little bit easier. This whole COVID thing was fucked up, but what it did teach us is like this internet thing is useful, man. You can do some things over it if you apply it, in the right direction.
Exactly.
But man, before we let you get out of here, I didn't want to slide too far about like you said you're from LA. What part of LA you from? Like, where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Inglewood for the most part, but I done lived in almost every sub-city in LA. I done lived in Watts, I lived in Compton, I lived in Gardena, every sub-city there, but for the most part, I grew up in Inglewood, went to Morningside. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Morningside. I was just gonna say, like, what high school did you go to? Okay.
Yeah.
Like me, I lived everywhere but Watts.
Yeah, see, I done moved around so much. I lived in Compton, went to Carver Elementary.
Okay.
Yeah, I lived in Hawthorne, all on the west side. I'm a west side baby. That's why I'm Westside Rocket.
Yeah, I feel it.
West
That's
LA,
why I wanted
baby.
to know, because I figured it had something to do with it, because I was like, all right, I want to see, because he said his name is Westside. I want to see what part of the city he's from.
Yeah.
That shit is always interesting to me, being an LA cat. And like, we all have lived in different parts of the city, but we claim different parts of the city for sure. I was like, okay, I want to know.
What you mean? I'm global.
Yeah. He says that he's Mr. LA for sure. I like to say I'm Linwood and South Bay, and Tey is definitely Pedro for sure.
No, yeah, see. He's global. He a fool.
he pit bull over here.
Hey, Mr. Worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide.
Before we let you up out of here, man, anything you got coming that you want to let people know about?
Shit, bro. I got like 3 tapes on the way. I got.
Oh yeah, slide us something too, so we can play it on the way out.
Let me see. Let me slide that.
We'll close out it. We'll close out the episode to a song or something.
Let me close out to a song. Let me see.
Because we definitely want to put people onto the shit. Because when Tay slid it to me, I was already on. So I was like, oh, this is gonna be a cool thing.
This song for the homies. The homies love this shit right here. I made this for the homies. You feel me?
Exclusive.
You feel me? Let me see. When I'm sending it to you, I'm gonna send it to the DM type shit.
Yeah, send it to the DM and then Black can play it for us, and we can we can let the people on Twitch hear it live, and then the people on YouTube. Unfortunately, you'll have to hear it on Instagram or something like that when we play the interview.
Yeah.
We'll have the interview come in and fade out to it or something like that. I don't know. We're real crafty with the edits.
Yeah, bro. It's gonna be fire, bro. Either way.
My man
bro,
Black
I got
over here. He crazy.
I got a couple of tapes on the way.
Okay.
I got a couple of tapes on the way. I got Stocking Nights 2 on the way. You feel me? I've been working on that for a cool minute. I was supposed to drop it New Year's Eve, but I didn't even drop it. I got the Stone Cold Stunna tape. That's for my little alter ego. I'm the Stone Cold
Yo, you fuck with wrestling, huh?
Yes, sir. You feel me? Yeah.
Hook me with the name.
It's gonna be crazy. You feel me? I'm crazy with the names. Stone Cold Stunna, Westside Rocket, Gold Frame James, Space Cool James, all the other names I got. You feel me?
Okay, so you got a lot of AKA.
They got a lot of AKA.
Send me a list of those, bro. That's gonna be in the description. So pop.
Yeah. You can put all those, all caps and all of them too. You feel me?
I like that.
And then also my third tape I got on the way. I got Rocky Fuel on the way. That's my I want that to be my real debut like tape, like you feel me. So I've been working real hard on that. You feel me? I got a couple of songs on there that I got with Fats. I got to get a song with my boy Mikey. I got to get a song with everybody on that one because that one right there that's gonna be like Rocket Fuel. So that's my most important one. Honestly, I feel like that's like, you feel me. It's gonna be me letting out all my frustrations, like you feel me, everything I done killed, everything I done had going on. So yeah, it's gonna be. It gotta be mine. You feel me? Once I drop that, I gotta be on top of the world. So
you thinking that's like next year drop?
Shit, probably next fall. This fall.
Okay.
This fall. I'm trying to get 3 tapes dropped this year. So
I like it.
I'm gonna try to get Stocking Nights dropped probably sometime May, and Stone Cold Stunna tape. That's gonna be a summer tape because you feel me. I'm gonna be stone cold in the summer. I'm gonna be cold as fuck in the summer, icy. Feel me? I'm gonna be in the summer with a mink on or something. You feel me? So
that's that camera talking. Okay.
You feel me? You feel me? Yeah. You feel me? So gotta get right. Gotta drop Stone Cold Stunna tape, and then Rocky Fuel. It might be on my birthday, so September 18th. So I might have to just look out for that.
For sure.
Yeah.
We here
keep
for
us
it.
posted. Yeah, keep us posted because we're definitely here for it. We'll post this shit up, man. Slide it to the DM. I'll slide it into the story or whatever. Put it up on the post and shit, man. We try to, everybody that comes through, we really appreciate the time that you give to us. So we'll definitely post up your shit because we have you on the show because we fuck with you. So
absolutely,
slide that shit through. We'll post it up.
I appreciate y'all a long way for sure.
Yeah, for sure, man. We ever come out to Oklahoma because we gonna take this shit on the road at some point. We ever come out to Oklahoma, you're gonna have to take us around some places. Make sure we don't get caught by none of them folks.
Turn, bro. Me and my niggas, we be turned, bro. We don't be on no lame shit. When motherfuckers say they outside, we be them niggas that's outside that y'all gonna see when y'all outside.
Okay.
Let's do it then, because I ain't gonna have no other reason to go to Oklahoma.
Hey, Tay got the new hip too, bro.
Oh, Tay got the new hip. Hey, we gotta test ride that thing.
Come out here, bro. You ain't gonna want to leave. A lot of niggas come out here don't be wanting to leave, man. I promise you.
It's like that, huh?
Yeah, bro. It's bad. I ain't gonna lie. I can't die out here. I'm for sure gonna move out of this motherfucker.
I was waiting. I was like, oh, okay, but
I can't die out here. I ain't staying, man. Hell no.
Oh,
you coming back to the land or what?
Yeah, I'm coming back to the land. I'm gonna die in LA. I'm gonna move around a lot. I want to go to Dallas after this,
Okay.
Houston or Dallas or something like that. For me
Okay.
after for me finish up with all this shit. So yeah,
He said
I'm trying to
Oklahoma.
move
I can't.
around.
I like you, but I
Yeah,
can't marry you.
it's cool out here though. It's real chill. You feel me? We have our fair share of fun, but mm-mm.
Understood.
Not gonna
Understood.
happen. Not gonna happen.
For sure.
Oh,
Yeah, bro.
Shit, man. We gonna stay tapped in though for sure, cause like Cuzzo said, we really don't have no reason to go to Oklahoma except for maybe a basketball game or something.
How the fuck am I going for a basketball game?
Bro, I went to my first Laker game out here, bro.
Oh, Lakers. Oh, okay.
And these niggas lost.
Okay, see them.
And these niggas lost. These niggas lost,
you went to
bro.
one of the two that they lost out there this year?
Bro, yes, bro.
See, I told you, we can make this a thing.
Mind you, I'm in all Lakers gear. I'm walking out the little shit. Everybody, oh yeah, better luck next time. Next game. Next game was December 11th. I said, nah, hell no, I ain't going. So these niggas lose again. LeBron didn't even play either. That's the cold part.
See, that's really the dirty part though, because living in a small city, sometimes you don't get to see the stars because they'll take a night off. Yeah. That's dirty.
That's dirty. It was bad. And it was like, damn. These niggas, bro, LeBron would have played. These niggas would have won. So. Yeah, bro.
Okay, but it's good to know that you're a Lakers fan too, still out there.
Yeah,
out there.
Yeah, nah. Okay. Lakers, Dodgers, Rams.
Okay. All right.
USC. All right, we 2 for 3. I can deal. We all right.
You all the way good with me because I don't even really watch football tough, so I don't give. As long as the game is good, I'm cool. Baseball, I really just like to go to baseball games and get fucked up and like be at the game. Like one of my questions actually for the people was, have you ever had a Dodger dog?
Yeah, I have.
It lets me know how LA you are and if you really like baseball. Because you never had a Dodger dog. I don't know how LA you are.
That's not that ain't Dodgers game. Yeah, I don't think they got to do it being in LA though. Like a lot of niggas don't.
How you lived in LA your whole life? Never been to a Dodger game?
A lot of niggas ain't been to a Dodgers game. Niggas don't fuck with baseball because they think it's boring as fuck.
I mean, it is, but going to the game is lit though.
I fuck with baseball.
Baseball is dope. You just trash with your sports is all. Sorry.
No, I don't like baseball, but basketball, I'm all the way for it. All the way for it.
I ain't never. So that was my first basketball game I went to. I still gotta go to a Rams game though.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tough now that they champs. It's gonna be a little bit
more. Now these niggas champions and shit. Niggas, that was my only chance.
Well, you know what I'm saying? But when you come back, just go ahead, come back to the city for that Rams Raider game. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm for sure in there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, you're a Raiders fan.
Hey, that might be a situation.
We gonna be there.
Them tickets gonna be high as fuck, though.
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna be there.
I might want to slide. I mean, as long as it's less than 100.
Y'all got Devontae Adams now. They gonna for sure raise the price on that.
Nigga,
that's what I'm saying. There. Like they tax it.
I don't give.
That's gonna be a game though. That's gonna be a game for sure.
Send me the information. I'll delineate later when I see the numbers. I'll see what that Spotify is hitting for. I'll see what that YouTube is hitting
for. Stupid.
All right, bro. Well, we ain't gonna hold you. We gonna actually shit. We got a little bit left, but nothing too crazy.
Oh yeah.
But shit, we appreciate you coming through though.
Man. I appreciate y'all, bro.
Oh yeah. It's not a one time thing either. We'll have you tap in again, man. When you have your shit drop, come back through, man.
Of course, bro. Of course. I'll be right back over here. All right, man.
Hey, man. XCI Radio, we appreciate you, bro.
Westside Rocket out.
All right.
Yo, that was probably one of the best closeouts, too, from one of our guests. Like, it was like a quick whop. Most people have to fiddle with the phone a little bit because this should be funny. That's honestly my favorite part of the interview, when people close out and they be like, all right, I'm out, and they be trying to do this.
You stupid.
I like the little silly shit like that. That shit is funny as fuck.
Yeah, we seen that before, man. Man.
A couple times. But yeah, man, Rocket was cool, bro. Like, that was a cool ass interview, man.
Big facts. I mean, you know what I'm saying? He a Rams fan, but I guess I can deal with that. I guess I can deal with that.
I don't want to keep him too long, but I really want to ask him how long he's been a Rams fan. But we could do that the next time he spins around. Because that's definitely a good question. Like, how long have you been a Rams fan? Because I liked the Rams at one point when they had Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt. So I could talk to you about that if you've been a fan that long.
This is what I love about LA. Because for the most
the Eric
part,
Dickerson era, like how far back do you go?
Everybody I'm cool with, right? Like all my dogs, like here's the thing about LA. We all Lakers fans. We all Dodgers fans. People. None of us are the same football team fans.
Yeah, because it's a lot
so
of
it get hella disrespectful.
Dallas, Rams now.
49ers.
I see a lot of Steelers too, randomly.
The Steelers always been big over here too.
Yeah, so it's weird. It's really weird, but
Philly.
I don't know. It's weird. It makes wearing hats real crazy too, because of course you want to wear some hats, but you already know how that goes. You want to wear certain hats.
You can wear an NFL hat. Ain't no NFL hat that messes you up. This is the baseball ones.
The baseball ones will get you fucked up real quick on accident. Football, no, it'd be the colors on the football ones really, because they be the really crazy color ones really, unless you had a black with the logo shit. But then actually, I don't know. Raiders is kind of sketchy some places.
Fuck out of here, hating on my team.
And I think a Dallas had to get you pressed too certain places. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of, but I was like, I don't think so, but maybe
that one. And I think maybe I've seen a couple people wear some dolphin hats because of the colors, but it's kind of loose.
Nah, pretty much baseball.
Baseball for sure, though. Baseball for sure. LA hats. It sucks too because they be having some. I was like at the swap meet with the fam, and I was getting these LA hats, these LA, like the dad hats and shit. Mm-hmm. I was like, fuck, they got all these dope ass colors I can't even explore, man. Like, I'm sitting there looking at these hats. I love hats. Like when homie's talking about hats, I could have went on for a minute. I'm like, man, all these fucking dope ass. They had these Raider hats that were ill with these dope ass bills, and I'm like, man, I can't wear none of this shit.
You could do it now. It ain't as big as it used to be.
It's not as big, but we move around. Well, we move around a lot. I be in a lot of different places, so I just like to be super neutral. Because you never know. It'll be that random person with the random people that's not really supposed to be here, but he came with his friends, and that nigga don't know how to act.
Well, why are you hanging with him?
He wasn't supposed to be here. He came with his friends.
Oh, well then if that's the case, and he come up to you, just be like, dog, I don't bang with your stupid ass wall.
Well, that's pretty much usually the conversation. They usually figure it out pretty quick, but I just like to avoid bullshit because sometimes people don't ask.
Sometimes you need bullshit in your life. Sometimes you just gotta. You know sometimes what? You just gotta throw it at them.
That's a real LA.
You gotta throw it at them like Figueroa pussy. Like you just gotta do it. Sometimes you just gotta do it.
No fake pussy, bro. That
I mean, just sometimes you gotta throw it out there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I don't even know what to say right. Wow, that's funny, man. You crazy.
And that is why we are blanking my face.
Like, so what did you mean here? If you're from LA, you've driven through, I'm sure, and you know what we're talking about. It's pretty crazy. For some reason, it's still happening. I don't know why, but it does.
Because
they shut down Long Beach though. In Compton, they pretty much shut that down.
I mean, I guess I don't go looking, so I can't tell you.
Well, I have to drive to Linwood, so I have to go through to get to the freeway, and it's clean. It's like not clean, but it's cleaner. They put the Walmart there. They took the swap meet out. They changed up a couple things. They're trying to gentrify it slowly but surely. They're trying to do a little something. Ever since they put the Walmart at one part of Compton, they put the other thing by the freeway, that whole little complex with what is that? Not Shake Shack. Is it
off the 91?
Yeah, that one.
I've been there
That
for a
whole
minute though.
that whole little complex, those two little things, and they're trying to like add a couple little here things, trying to
I've been
build
there
up.
for a minute.
But yeah, but they're trying to, they're trying to at least do a little something, but it's cleaner though. I'll say that. It definitely look a little cleaner. Figueroa still looks the same. It's actually maybe dirtier. I don't
I'll
know.
be
That
hating on
that
my
was
city
really what I
though.
was getting to. Figueroa just looked the same. I remember when I lived in Inglewood and I had to take Fig to avoid the freeway. I'd be like, this is the most efficient route, but it's the most depressing view. Like, it's crazy. You see the most wildest shit, like, just on the side of the road. Like, why?
LA life.
No, it's definitely something
So
different.
we definitely need to get out in LA though. We got to start setting up our XCI events. You know what I'm saying? We got to start getting this eating challenge cracking
So I feel
somewhere
like this, right?
somehow.
We should start doing like just since we could just film whenever for real. We just like live stream from Insta or whatever. We should go to some like street fairs, air markets, some restaurants and shit. Like we could have cameras too. Like that pizza challenge, I for real want to do that. I'm serious.
Oh yeah, let's get a street fair cracking.
Hey, there's a lot of them, bro. Like me and my girl go to them all the time, so I'm super up on them. There's a lot.
Nah, nigga, you be telling us you busy.
Hey, I'll be out. But it depends though, because your schedule now is gonna be super set. So
Yep.
and soon but surely mine will be too. There's a couple things moving and grooving. I don't want to put the kibosh on anything, but we'll see. Things are changing. And we'll see about Tay. Tay should be a little bit more mobile now as well. So, we can take this thing on the road, maybe get some things. Next time, because we got some food things I want to visit. I've been taking
Hey, put
notes.
respect on my nigga Terminator name, all right?
You a cold bastard, bro.
That's my nigga though.
He said
he coming back with a vengeance.
come on, man, Cyborg, man. Leave him alone. Stall him out, man.
He coming back with a vengeance.
Nah, he gonna come back with superpowers, some I Am Legend shit, bro.
But hey, big shout out Tey Man, man. We happy as fuck for my boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, it's all love. It's all love.
And I'm pretty sure that nigga will be back next week.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because he was pretty lively today in the DM. So I'm pretty sure he gonna be back crazy as ever on Wednesday.
So shout out my nigga Tey Man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have we just gonna have to do some funny shit for money when he come back next week and have a good ass time.
I got some pretty wild questions. So we'll get into it. I'm gonna see if Westside sent me that music too, so I can slide it to you so we could at least play it.
Yeah, go for it.
Play it at some point. I'm looking for it right now, but yeah, man. Today was a good one, bro. I think that was a funny one. I didn't know he was in Oklahoma. That was interesting. Shout out to Westside Rocket, bro. Like, we appreciate you sliding through, man. For real. And when you have something else, or just whenever you feel like it, fly back in, man.
Absolutely. Shout out to everybody who's watching on Twitch. Shout out to everybody supporting us regularly on Instagram, on YouTube. We appreciate it all day, every day. We're gonna keep this shit going. You want to be interviewed, you want to hop on, come talk with us, come talk some shit, just have a good time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hit the DMs. We always looking for new music. Shout out Tey Man. Shout out 91.
Shout out you too, Black. Shout out yourself.
I'm Black as shit. I'm a little tired, man. I've been doing
humble man with the edits. Yeah, man. If y'all don't know out there, Black has been doing it the real way today. He built some shit today. He wasn't just at work. He actually built some stuff. So that's pretty crazy. Yeah, you don't hear that often. Today, homie built a whole fucking vegetable enclosure.
Hey, women love when you can use your hands.
We should patch that into the episode. Just a big old picture of what you sent. Just boom, boom, right here, just in the middle. Boom, boom.
Women love when you can use your hands.
Yeah, for sure.
You know
It's
what
good to
I'm
know some
saying?
things.
You're gonna have to learn some skills. You know, we're gonna have to teach you a thing or two. You know what I'm saying? We're
Oh no,
going.
I'm extra good with the tools, bro. Extra good with the tools, my man. Only thing I don't mess with, couple things I don't really mess with. I don't fuck with electric.
Okay, that's fair.
If you ever fuck with electric, call the people that are trained for that.
Yeah,
Plumbing to a certain extent, because
we
that
had the
shit can get,
family for that.
we do that exactly. So that's why I'm calling them instead of me doing it, because that shit can get tricky. And then outside of that, like I pretty much can do anything I want to do. It's just, do I want to do it or not?
Oh shit!
But nah, man, electrical, nah, I don't mess with that.
What the fuck happened here?
No, sir. But I done replaced windows, I done a lot. Built a greenhouse. So yeah, I'm with it. I'm handy when I want to be. But for real, like you don't really have to be a lot of the times. Like as long as you know how to like, I feel like the biggest thing you'll do is you'll change your tire a lot randomly out here. Because LA, LA streets are fucked up. So you'll have to change your tire at some point in your life. But you really don't have to build too much if you don't want to nowadays. It's not a lot of stuff to build except for IKEA furniture. You gotta do that.
Yeah, I'm fucking with the screen right now.
Fuck around, man. Fuck around with it. I think that's the biggest stuff that I build really is furniture now. Like if you think about it, the crib. Yeah, the crib and putting the bed together, that's pretty much the biggest build I've done in the last few years I can think of. And then of course, like I said, random car shit, After that,
Okay, well, I think we
yeah,
good. I might have done something on my end. I have no fucking idea. But you know what? Matter of fact, let me see.
we'll find out.
We're about to find out.
So there's some music that I'm trying to get into this week. I've been actually listening to some interesting stuff. I kind of like what Tay said about starting a separate chat for like content and shit. I might do that tonight.
Yeah, nigga, because you just skipped over everything.
I just get stuff and then I send it to you guys. I realize you guys have been saying something. And I'm like, oh shit.
Oh no, we good. Yeah, nigga, you skipped over everything.
I be seeing a lot of outrageous shit. I'm like, I don't wonder if they seen this yet. Let me see.
Nigga, you just be sending us stuff, and most of the shit you be sending, I've seen it already.
Tell me.
Nigga, no, because then I gotta reply. Like I do the same thing with our cousin in Texas. Like I don't reply to all this shit because I'm like, dog, I've seen this already.
Do I know our cousin in Texas?
Probably not. He moved out there. Like he was like, well, no, I think he was born out there.
So I know we have another cousin, Devin, that moved out there not too long ago. But that's, I think, the only person, well, family related wise, that I know that's in Texas.
Nah, my aunt is out there.
Okay. Most of the people that I know are either like Louisiana or Oklahoma, some in Michigan.
Yeah, your cousin and cousins is out there.
It's crazy how that shit works, right? You could be related to somebody but not even know it. We have a big ass family. I was telling my dad we gotta arrange like a family reunion or something and like just try to get at least some of the people in our family to come because we have a big ass family.
Good luck with that. We can talk about that another time.
Yeah. It's gonna be a late talk.
But shit. Shit, fuck it. We'll go ahead and end this off. Hey man, once again, shout out to everybody who's come through. Shout out to everybody who's gonna come through. Shout out to Westside Rocket one more time. Shout out the homie Tey Man. We know you ain't here, but you always here. You be back new next week. I'm gonna have a song for you. So I'm gonna go back to the lab just to record a new hip song.
If Tay's new hip makes you rap again, I'm gonna be delighted.
Hey, for your boy Black.
Man, XCI pronounced 91. We out of here. We appreciate y'all, like my cousin said, and next week.
Peace.
Peace.